Spending 14 grand on Uber Eats with no regrets. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian here and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Grab your stein of coffee, mine's nearly empty, and strap in because this is a good one here, you know. Pissing away $14,000 on Uber Eats. Now, I did Uber Eats years ago because I did Uber over the holidays, a bit of extra pocket money, you know. And Uber Eats, it really got me the most depressed because I felt like a drug dealer taking a bag of greasy junk food into someone's house where they could barely fit through the door. And I'm not kidding. That's what happened. It was terrible. Honestly, it was terrible. I had a real estate mate who was doing it for some extra money because his car wasn't pretty enough for Uber passenger. And, you know, it's pocket money. That's what it is. It's good. It's cash flow. You're not going to make any profit for your time. But, I mean, I'd like it. I'd drive some people to the airport in the morning and could buy a new computer game. But it's not worth it for the long run. But here's the thing. As a consumer, I remember once the stupidest example was buying potatoes, cooked potatoes from Hooters of all places and taking it to like some luxury beachfront property on the Gold Coast for a teenager. Cooked potatoes. It doesn't take long. You get an air fryer, you get a bag of potatoes, you pour it in there, you press a button, and it's done in 10 minutes. It doesn't take long to cook. If you want to even go down the carnivore route, food prep is so much faster. We'll make meatballs. We're a bit sick of it at the moment, but chuck them in the air fryer, 10 minutes, done. It's that easy. And let's have a look, because this is the old bullshit of, oh, your time is worth more money. This is what people tell you to piss money away on stuff you don't need to. Okay? So a Gen Z worker admits to spending 14 grand on Uber Eats and has zero regrets. So the cost of living continues to pile on the financial pressure. Many frugal Australians are sharing some of their unexpected items they've stopped spending on. While many are cutting back on our supermarket spend, cancelling streaming services and ditching alcohol, some suave Gen Z Aussies have turned to more alternative money-saving solutions. Here, 3 young Aussies reveal their spending strategies to beat the cost of living, and they're as varied as they're surprising. Time is money, so I never cook my meals. Time is money, so I never cook my meals. What bullshit is this? Okay, come on. For high-income Gen Z earners, time is quite literally money. So for Aussies like 22-year-old entrepreneur Ramin from Melbourne, the concept of spending precious hours cooking is far from ideal. He posted a video to TikTok earlier this year claiming he'd spent $10K on Uber Eats, but that number has grown. I reckon that's closer to $14K on Uber Eats this year so far, he told Yahoo Finance. That might seem extravagant, but it's a good reason. If I work for $100 an hour, driving to the store, picking up groceries and meal preparation, that will take me a few hours. You do it once a month. Okay? You do it once a month. You're not going to be working all the time. You want to have a break. Here's a piece of advice for you from all the millennial. What you do is, when you've done a 6-hour stint at working and your brain is absolutely fried and you don't want to keep thinking about stuff, you need a break. You know, you solved all these complex problems. That's when you go do the mundane shit like shopping. Come on. Maybe I don't. What does he do? I mean, he creates TikTok videos. What's that mean? The total loss in dollars for this activity could be hundreds, he said in a TikTok video. Simply ordering food for one person may only cost a tenth of the price. Okay. Well, here's another solution. Get yourself a wife so they can take care of that part of the household. Oh boy, that's going to get me in trouble, isn't it? But I mean, that's what I do, honestly. I go shopping so rarely, I'm always shocked at how expensive stuff is. Average Australians spend $535 on groceries a month, according to the ABS. But baby boomers spend the least for their household at $153 a week. Gen X, $187. Boy, this is nothing compared to what we spend. We've got 6 kids. But it's not Zoomers spending the most. In fact, they are only $1 more than X and Gen Y folks at $208. Yeah, it's because Generation Y is my generation. We've got all the kids. That's why. The boomers, the kids are gone. If the average monthly spend was the same for the whole year, that puts groceries at 6,420. So without labor, it's about 7,500 less than Ramin. Yeah, I mean, he's talking out his ass, okay? He is talking out his ass. This is a bullshit excuse because he's a lazy bastard. Oh no, I don't want to spend 13 minutes in the kitchen mixing up some bloody mince. I mean, come on, you're not working every bloody minute. He's not the only one opting for delivery, with a rising trend among young professionals ordering food delivery, not for convenience, but as a strategic choice to optimize their hourly income. What kind of bullshit is this? I mean, come on. Research from Roy Morgan showed this is because they don't have partners. This is the reality of it. As based and backwards as this is going to sound, normally if you're in a couple, one of you is earning the money, the other one will cook your dinner. The number of times I've been working frantically just on something and Rachel would appear with food. Or you take a break and have a meal. It's not the end of the world. Oh, boy. Kids these days, I tell you. It's just stupid shit you do when you're young. That's what this is. Stupid shit you do when you're young. Research from Roy Morgan showed meal delivery usage among Gen Z Aussies increased 17% in the 2 years to 22, while millennial usage, that's my lot, was up by even more, staggering 21%. The data suggests that while the cost of living crisis has affected how consumers choose to dine and how often they dine out, it hasn't stopped us Aussies from prioritizing convenience. For Aussies like Ramin, the extra cost of ordering is an investment in their time, a research they consider far more valuable. Oh, come on. What the... Oh, boy. I believe in keeping my fashion affordable and relatable. Swapping brand new for pre-loved and Louis Vuitton glam, Zara's chic. Many young Aussies are focusing on budget-conscious styles that don't break the bank. What the hell am I reading? Gold Coast fashion and beauty TikTok star Jad Device said, I believe in keeping my fashion affordable and relatable. Oh, I'm a middle-aged dad. I don't give a shit about this. I'm all about shopping smarter, investing hundreds instead of thousands in amazing Australian fashion. It's more practical for me to save money for experiences like traveling that really enrich my life. And these people can vote. Oh, we're fucked, guys. This country is fucked. These people can vote. Oh, shit. Oh, we need to raise the voting age. 41. Stuff it. The Romans had it wrong. Let's go 10 years ahead. 41. She's not alone. Cost of living pressures are driving more Aussies to high street labels and pre-loved fashion. Yeah, but if you go... In all seriousness, if you go to one of these op shops, they're not cheap. They are not cheap. They're bloody expensive. I like my Kathmandu, my middle-aged dad shop. That's expensive. You go to Kmart, kids' clothes are nothing. They're getting cheaper. Recent eBay Australia research indicated pre-loved fashion has become a mainstream with nearly half of Aussies, 45%, surveyed reporting they had increased the purchasing of pre-loved fashion in the past 2 years. Okay, whatever. It's a trend that has driven the success of businesses like Melbourne-based Hunter Markets, which resells designer clothes for a fraction of the cost with the motto, Real Babes Recycle. I want to create a place where the bothersome sorting process and negative stigma around shopping negative stigma was diminished, whilst creating a fun environment where you are guaranteed to find something cool. She's got a market stall. Good on her. Not the first person to do that. Australian influencers like Sophie Daffa and Jasmine TXO. This is like the leet speak shit that gamers use. Are just some Aussies who donate their pre-loved clothes to stalls at Hunter Markets to resell and give the profits to charity. They only use apps to travel. Owning a car means shelling out upfront costs, regular maintenance, extensive insurance policies, soaring fuel prices, and for some, egregiously priced city parking. It's like a never-ending expense party, especially if you get ticketed, which is why so many young Australians are ditching the idea of owning a car and using ride shares instead. Aussie Gen Z Instagram. Are these even real fucking jobs? Sorry, I'm swearing a lot, but this is getting me angry. Instagram, is that a job, an Instagram model? I guess it is. It's influencer, isn't it? Is one such example. As someone who lives in the city, I use these apps to get pretty much anywhere I need to. I own a car, but I find myself using it less and less. So he's paying all these other costs anyway and still using the app. Okay. There are rare occasions I need to leave the city, but apart from that, these rideshare services make the whole situation a lot simpler. Today, there are plenty of options such as Uber, Lyft, Didi, and Ola. But there are also other creative options like Turo and Electric. Okay, I mean, come on. Let's have a chat about this one, guys. I'm going to chalk this up to stupid shit you do when you're young. Okay? Honestly, this is what it is. This is they're learning the wrong lessons. Okay, the guy there who's spending $15,000 a year on bloody Uber Eats because he's too lazy to go to the shops and make some of his own. You could. You don't even need to go to the shops. You can get it delivered. Okay, you can go online to Coles or Woolies. It's a little bit more expensive than Aldi, but you could do that. How long does it take you to crack an egg, fry up a meat patty, and a piece of toast and cheese? You can do that while you're sitting at your computer doing your TikTok shit. You could make a TikTok about cooking. You know, it'd probably be all retro and funky, you know, living the boomer life, cooking your meal, not spending 15 grand a year on your Uber Eats. We need to raise the voting age. These people should not be allowed to have an influence on the decisions that guide this country in the future. They're obviously too stupid. This is the evidence right here, okay? None of this shit about lowering it, the Greens are pushing. We need to lift it up. You need to show that you have a level of maturity and responsibility to handle these serious decisions, because they'll keep voting for stupid shit. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on this one, guys. I'll see you next time.